So, there we go. You guys can hear me now. Windows decided to update. It forced an update. I wasn't allowed to say no. It really wanted me to update to Windows 11. And it's turned all of my programs back to default, which means that it doesn't detect my microphones. So very sorry about all of that. I didn't realize it had changed my OBS settings. I don't know why it changed my OBS settings. That's really annoying. I hope it hasn't changed other OBS settings or we might have a rough night. No upgrade to Windows 11. Never. Kit, you were first. Inward, hello. How you doing? Thank you for the care package. We got a lot of people here tonight. Hello, Woe. Hello, Antag. Hello, Kit. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Yarny. When you bring back Windows 7, it's true. Microsoft needs a lesson in consent. It's true. Fucking half the time when you get a software update, it's making things intentionally worse to try and force you to use new stuff or to get new hardware. It's fucking bullshit. Anyways, hello, my lovely and wonderful punks. How are you guys doing today? Sorry for the scuff there, and sorry for not being around yesterday for Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I was sleepy. I slept all day. Brain bad, made of pudding, not good for thinking. Hello, Hangry, you are on time, and hello, Blank, thank you for the stress. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you guys are excited for rating your waifus and husbandos. If anyone wants to make any last-minute suggestions, feel free to pop into my Discord, and there is a section where you can submit pictures. Please just make sure you include a name so I know who I'm talking about. But you don't have to include any other information. I will be judging them based off of vibes. Oh, sure thing. Hey, mademoiselle. You are a very, very good girl. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you've had a good week so far.
Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? Sorry,
oh,
Mommy?
So
Sorry,
glad you
Mommy?
enjoyed. But we will be getting back to Alien here in a minute. Let me real quick. Yeah, that also changed to default. Hopefully everything works. Here, we're going to go ahead and... No, it's not. Come on. Default. There we go. Okay, you guys can hear some music, hopefully. Where did my window capture go? Oh, it's because I shrank it. I see, we got some last minute submissions coming in. Ow, don't hit me, rude. Alright, we got some music here from The Last Seahorse, just so we have something going in the background. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Hello, Dr. Blood Vomit. Hello, Specs. Hello, Gremlin. Wow, we got a lot of people here today. I guess you guys are real thirsty to see my opinions on characters. So that's what we're going to start with. Like I said, if you have any last minute suggestions, you can drop them here in my server where it says Waifus and Husbandos. Feel free to drop them down. I don't think anything important is being shared here. Anything that you guys can see would just be on the server anyway, so it should be fine. My objectively wrong opinions, wrong. This is going to be straight facts. Nobody knows better than me about waifus. Did everyone else just make a sexy waifu as their dream guardian in Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, I think most of my runs so far, that is indeed what I have done. Hello, Haz. How are you doing? Just know you want my honest opinions, but also if my answers are wrong, we riot. Okay, so I'll be rating these guys from 0 to 10 with decimal points. So like 9.5, 3.7. You always make your female characters sexy dream waifus. It's the way. It is the way. Alright. So, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. We are going to start with Tristana's suggestion here of Emmett Selk from Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know anything about a lot of these characters. So like I said, I will mostly be judging them based off of appearance and vibes. But if I do know anything, I'll bring it up and it might influence things. And I know Tristy likes her evil dictators. Rhymes with milk, perfect. I know Tristy likes her evil bastards. He's a little bit too Disney villain for me. The lipstick, the yellow eyes, it rings very 80s and 90s Disney gay person equals villain. I do like the white in the hair. I'm a big fan of white hair. Anyone with white hair is getting bonus points. But not really my type. Very much a personality, evil penis potatoes. Superficial skunk? Yeah, I'm super duper superficial. That's the way it is. Judging people on appearances all the time. Got one in at the last minute? Alright. Thank you, Sarah. I will get to it. I did include 5 of my own waifus that we'll get to towards the bottom of this, just so that you guys can see what kind of people I'm into. This here's a grown-up drama kid. Exactly. I don't like the coat. I don't like the fluffy this thing. It looks bad. And the imperialist clothes. I'm gonna give this guy just a flat 5. A 5 out of 10. He's fine. He's not great. He's got some good aspects. He's got some bad aspects. 5 out of 10. Skunk of Punk. Hello, Jova. How are we? We can judge Mivy? Yes, you guys are more than welcome to judge me on my opinions and on myself. Obviously, I'm a 10 out of 10 waifu. My design is immaculate. Ash is perfect. My tits are huge, so 10 out of 10. Miv said he mid. Exactly. Alright, next. Burango has Angela from Project Moon, depicted here as a librarian. They look familiar. I wonder if I've played their game before. I like the white hair. I'm a fan of the... I know they said librarian, but it's that kind of like butlery look. Fat tits and correct opinions. You got it. You got it, Yarny. You know me. Yeah, I would. Someone who shall not be named submitted some imposter skunk. Oh, I see. Your hand's half asleep? Oh no. What about fat opinions and correct tits? I've also got that. Gotta keep the correct opinion somewhere. Exactly, I keep them in my boobs. The whitish gray hair is okay. I do not care for the haircut. It's very bowl cutty. I do, like I said, I like the kind of butlery look. The jacket is nice. I like all the little details. I like the book. I don't like the heels. Not a great look. Like this bit right here. Like, is that the bottom of the pants or some weird part of the shoe? Not a fan there. They look a little plain, but I like how they dress. I'm gonna give them a 7.2 out of 10. No, I haven't rated yours yet. I've just barely started. You prefer small tits and lies? Oh, to each their own, to each their own. I like white hair. This character's got gray hair. Elish Norn from Magic the Gathering. Someone else submitted an actual picture of Elish Norn, so we'll rate Elish Norn when we get there. In Raleigh, Vanat from Final Fantasy XIV. A lot of you guys submitted characters from Final Fantasy XIV. I've never played Final Fantasy XIV, so... We got 3 pictures here. White hair, that gets us bonus points.
Capitalism the skunker. Make a funny choo-choo train.
Don't make the funny choo-choo train. Don't do it. But thank you for the 14 months, and thank you for the Prime resub, Blank. Didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it very much. You play so much FF14. I know a lot of you people just play fuck tons of Final Fantasy XIV. This art's not doing anything for me. This is very generic, pretty anime lady. This is pretty nice. Gives me like Lord of the Rings elf vibe. Guilty as charged. It's kind of like generically pretty, but... and then I like this. I like her sword. It's a little bit silly. That's fine. It's Final Fantasy. The robes and all that stuff, but you know, can't really see her face on this one. She's just kind of like a generic pretty lady with white hair. Ignore what I said, make the funny choo-choo train. Thank you for making me read your comment, Blank. 5? No. This girl's a 7, a flat 7. Nothing too impressive here. Not too much to say. Maybe she's got a great personality, but she's just a little bit generic. Ah! Blood, thank you for the gifted stub to Antag, the antagonist. You didn't need to do that. Don't start the funny choo-choo train. You have mini fan art saved? I'm sure. No! Blank! Thank you for 100 bits, Blank. No more. Don't do it. Don't be silly. I appreciate. Here we go. Ah, boy. This guy, my funny choo-choo train guy, he's a 10 out of 10. Fucking absolutely baller individual. Second skunk, I can't tell you what to do. No! Marcel, thank you for the gifted sub to King Grizotter. Specs, thank you for just 1 bit. Sarah, thank you for the gifted sub to Kamahazi. I hope everyone enjoys the emotes and the ad-free experience. You bunch of dorks, thank you for getting a hype train going. You didn't need to do that. Blank, thank you for 5 more bits. I hope you guys enjoyed my funny choo-choo train. All you can think when you hear the Thomas theme is the Biggie Smalls mashup. The Biggie Smalls mashup is immaculate. If you guys haven't heard it, you should definitely look up Thomas the Tank Engine Biggie Smalls. It's fantastic. Drop a rock on my foot. No! Okay, you guys got the funny choo-choo train going. That means we can stop now, right? Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. Okay, from Hangry Bird, we've got Halson. And, haha, he's a bear. Haha, get it? Because he's a big gay man, but also that's hairy, but also because he's a druid. I have played Baldur's Gate 3, but not enough. I've got Halson in the party, but I've got Halson at the camp, but he hasn't joined the party yet. He's a little generically neutral good. He seems nice. He is, yeah, he's pretty hunky, I guess. I'm much more of an Asterion stan, but you know, he's decent, and he is a good man. He's a swell individual. You don't see many chunky elves, so I appreciate that. He's bearable. I think I I think I can comfortably give Halson an 8 out of 10. He's got it. He's handsome. He dresses well. The tattoo and the scars are cool. He's got a really good voice. He's not hairy though. He could definitely be hairier. Also, he's one of the few characters who's a man in Baldur's Gate 3 who actually earned his muscles. Gale and Asterion are both like shredded, and they both have a strength of 8. It's bullshit. Did I like the person who would snake on an owlbear cup? Yes. I like my nasty gremlin man. He's an icky, nasty gremlin man, and I love him. Halson tried to show me what that tongue do. You can even begin to count the number of times someone told you that your name made them think of Thomas the Tank Engine. Ah, jeez. Alright. Let's see who's next. Minthara. I have not done much with Minthara as of yet. I'm doing an evil playthrough. I will probably get her at some point, but I know she's got the best sex scene in the game, so that's something. I like her armor. It's very stylish armor. I stole it and gave it to Asterion in my main save. Dax, hello, how are you doing? Oh, excuse me. Cute skunk? No. Not at all. White hair is very nice. Personality-wise, she's an evil paladin. I believe I've heard that she's also brainwashed. You didn't know there was a best sex scene in the game? Yes. This one's the only one where they actually put in a lot of effort. The only one where your genitals really matter. IGN top 5 ranks to game sex scenes. I like Minthara a fair bit, design-wise. I'll give her an 8.4. We'll see. Maybe I would like her more. She could be a little more interesting, but her armor is cool. Thank you for the hype train, everyone. Thank you for the 4 gift subs and the 106 bits. Enjoy the emotes, you bunch of nerds, you bunch of dorks. Flemeth from Dragon Age. Dragon Age 2, specifically. Dragon Age 1 Flemeth is a 0. She is unbangable. Dragon Age 2 Flemeth, she's got it. She's intimidating. Her hair is stupid. Like, really dumb. Just give her horns, you cowards. But she's a gilf, you know. Not giving you any more hype train emotes? Ah, I see. I feel like she gets a lot of pomp at the start of DA2 that never gets fully delivered on because that game was kind of rushed. Could easily break this down into favorite party style RPG waifus. Mivli, that's me. Hello, Dragoon. Handmaiden from KOTOR 2. I need to play the KOTOR games someday. I have not. Do they ever explain why she changes? Not really. Just the animation gets better. What's this about giving War Crime's grandfather a 5 out of 10? Listen. Hello, Lime Fried Rice. Hello, Tristy. He's just average. I'm sorry. He's got gay Disney villain vibes. He's fine. There's nothing spectacular about him. Get wrecked for your trash taste in Husbandos. You never knew that Alien Isolation had a section about rating mommies? I should probably change the stream description, shouldn't I? There we go. I've got it updated. This is from my my birthday stream. I promised to rate people's waifus and husbandos. You see how it is? You do see it how it is. You see that your opinion is trash. I didn't say he was one of the worst characters I've ever seen. He was fine. He was a 5 out of 10. Speaking of 5 out of 10s, Flemeth is a... we'll give her a 5 out of 10 as well. She's even got the same yellow eyes, smoky eye look. Like, you get points for white hair, just like War Crimes Grandpa. You kind of flop otherwise. It's okay. Who submitted a picture of Milia as their waifu? Has anyone done that yet? Oh, I'm gonna rate left skunk. Is that what we're doing? Alright, Shodan. I know a little bit about Shodan. I know that she's your abusive cyber mommy. And that definitely earns her points. But other than that, she's just like a face. And that's not a lot to go on. GLaDOS, but more actively evil. Are people shooting off fucking fireworks? What the fuck? She does get a body at the end of the game? Interesting. Just based off this picture and what little I know about her, I'm gonna give her a 7 out of 10. I would probably, like, my opinion would probably shoot up if I actually, like, had gotten talked down to by her, but other than that, she's just kind of like a computer face. The lines are kind of silly. It's okay. Rhea from Fire Emblem Three Houses. I will say, I don't think this is the most flattering art of her. I'd shudder, I'm sure I would. 11 out of 10, eradicate humanity, mommy. I don't think Rhea is the worst character in Three Houses. Three Houses has a lot of really shitty characters. The plot of that game is an absolute fucking mess. But Rhea, design-wise, the very, very light green hair is okay. But other than that, she's just kind of generic pretty lady. If you had gone with like past Rhea, when she has the headpiece and the more intense look on her face and the weapon, I might have given more points. But corrupted modern day Rhea, 4 out of 10, if that. I'm gonna give her a 4. The fandom decided to give Rhea one trait consistently for no matter the style, a massive dump truck. This is, what's her name? Quiet from Metal Gear Solid. I've seen bigger pictures of her. This is not a flattering picture, but I will use my knowledge of what she looks like on the whole. This is the girl that has to quote unquote breathe through her skin, which is, you know, a choice. They just, she's ridiculous. She's silly. And then design-wise, I don't know. She's just a generic-looking woman. She's like conventionally pretty. She's conventionally hot. But like, I don't know. MG5 Quiet, a controversial character, still amazing, but Kojima needs to understand his writing more. That's fair. I don't know. I find her just kind of generic-looking. Generic-looking lady gets a 5. You can go join Flemish and War Crimes Grandpa in the pit of mediocrity. Infected with a sound-transmitted disease that makes her able to photosynthesize instead of eating. Okay. Bullshit. Fantastic bullshit. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's what you expect from Kojima. Okay, alright. Kindred from League of Legends, I believe. Really fucking sounds like people are setting off fireworks for some reason. I like white hair. I really like the mask. It's a really cool mask. Unfortunately, and it might just be this artwork, but unfortunately, she's got lolly vibes, and that just kills it for me. So, if there's less lolly-looking art of her, then these aspects might boost her for me. Give her more like an 8 or 9 out of 10. But this particular look, this is a 2. This a 2. It just looks too childish for me. Not a big fan of it. But in general, I think it's a good design. So I'm sure that some other artwork could be better. But yeah, I'll go ahead and say that if there's like a more grown-up version of this, then like an 8, 8.5. White hair is cool. The mask is really neat. Yeah, you can add a better picture to the end and I'll give it more solid. Giving his pretty interesting powers too. Reggie. We got ourselves a spooky tentacle mouse. I don't know who this is from. Or what this is from, rather. Or if this is just somebody's OC. Tentacles isn't really my thing. They're fine. But it's not really my thing. So they're just kind of... Yeah, pretty rat. Yeah, they're fine. They're okay. The Eldritch bit is a little played out at this point, and like I said, I'm not big on tentacles. I'm gonna give them a 6.2. I had to struggle to find official images of some of your choices, because the fan art really exaggerates some features. Titties and butts. More ways to hug me? That's true. I don't hate Reggie. I just think they're just kind of plain when they're not having their tentacles and extra eyeballs. And the tentacles and extra eyeballs just don't do a lot for me. Aren't skunks the natural predator of rats? No. I don't even know if a skunk would eat a rat. I think we're more about bugs. We eat bugs and fruit. Bugs and fruit and pepper. Delicious, delicious pepper. I don't hate Reggie. I give them a 6.2. They're fine. Okay, and then I don't want to hurt feelings here, but Leah, this is one of Blank's headmates. This is not my cup of tea. I know, like, I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum by any means, unless your opinion's trash. But this just isn't doing. The lines down the arms. I kind of get the vibe it's going for, but I just don't like the way it looks personally. Did somebody say tea? I do love the sweater. It is a very nice sweater, but the kind of raptor claw feet, the lines, the things, and I'm not big on multiple arms. I feel bad rating someone's OC. Pepper's good. Pepper's very good. I give it props for being a really good design. I'm going to give it a 5.3. You're above the line of mediocrity. Because at least your design is interesting. You know what? We'll bump it up more. We'll go 5.7. 5.7. Because it's an interesting design. It's not a design I care for, but at least it's an interesting design. More for you guys? Exactly, more for you guys. Peppers. Skunk hates hugs. Alright, let's keep going. Jeez, you guys are giving me a lot more to review. What's her name? Sango from Inuyasha. I've seen a little bit of Inuyasha, but it's not like something I grew up with where it's got like that deep meaning to me. I like the huge fucking boomerang. Like, that's really cool. But I've watched enough Inuyasha and I cannot remember anything about her personality. And other than that, she kind of just looks generic pretty girl. I do like the change from the like traditional clothing to the bodysuit. So I'll give her a 6.3. I'll give her a 6.3. She was your first waifu? That's completely fair. Peppers and tacos are the natural prey of skunk. That is true. You still shocked that she marries that monk? Yeah. What's this one's name? Tianxia? Shansha? I don't know how it's pronounced. Monster Masamune. Alright. So this is the first character we're getting here tonight where they got a very dynamic style, in my opinion. Tianxia. I love that she's like an oni or demon or something to that effect, but she's wearing like the most comfortable girly pastel shit. Also clearly strong mommy dom, because she can pick up an entire fucking vending machine. The hair's okay. I'm not a big fan of the hair. But like, yeah, I like pretty much everything else. Ogre, I see. Strong ogre girl. Soft but strong. Yeah, this is a good design. I wish the hair was better. I'm glad that it's long hair to fit the rest of the girly aesthetic. I'm gonna give this a 9.4. 9.4. Very strong design. Very, very well done. Good job, Blood. You wish she wasn't a throwaway character? Ah, yeah. The eternal pain of waifus being tossed to the side. Guy has to host so many monster girls in his house, but isn't legally allowed to date any of them? Ah. One of those kind of manga. Sitting at the futon taking psych notes on their ratings. Yeah, that's what this is really all about. You guys are going to learn what I like and be able to psychoanalyze me. Just wait till we get to reviewing my characters. Alright, Karlak. So, like, I'm going to disappoint a lot of people here. Of course, you know, in a vacuum, Karlak, strong barbarian tiefling lady, very sexy. We've got a ton of fantastic art and animations for her. And I know her personality. Unfortunately, her personality doesn't really do that much for me. She's a little too fluffy, a little too, like, I don't know. I was kind of expecting more out of the angry demon mommy, and you can have a fun, like, contrast there, but she's just a little bit too fluffy and okay. And then I'm not a big fan of her haircut, or her clothes. The just random leather straps, and I like the fiery heart glowing, acknowledging the infernal engine in her. I like the little metal studs that indicate that they're like parts of holding up the device, but I don't like how she dresses. I don't like her haircut. and her personality is a little more not as good as I wanted. I'm still going to give her a strong score. I'm just not going to give her like, you know, people might just assume that I'd give her like a 10 out of 10, but I think I'm more likely just going to give her an 8.7. Like, there's good stuff here, but we could do better. We could improve upon this. Based on some of the characters may have posted, your problem was that you picked characters that are too socially adjusted. Judging people based on their race? Listen, that's an aspect. I like tieflings. Sebastian. Sebastian was my husband in Stardew Valley. I will say that a lot of what I like is projection. So if I'm judging just based on how he actually looks in game and how on his actual personality and stuff in game, he's like a 7.2. You know, he's fine. I like his hoodie. I like his haircut. It's suitably anime without going too far, like Sam's stupid ass hair. I think he's the best husband candidate in the game. I project some stuff on him that definitely gives him a boost, but on his own, as he is in the game and as he is just looking at him, 7.2. He's handsome. He's nice. All right. Panam Palmer from Cyberpunk. I have not played Cyberpunk. I don't know if I'm going to play Cyberpunk. She's okay. I would not have known she was from Cyberpunk just from looking at her. I would have assumed she was from like Starfield or some other space game maybe, but I don't really see like the Cyberpunk influences. Sam was supposed to be the protagonist, but then you decided to move into town and change the genre. That's definitely what happened. She's fine. She's pretty. The leather's a good look. Raider Queen from outside the city. Ooh, well, I do appreciate a raider. She's hanging out in a graffitied building. I like the haircut, but again, she's just kind of like a generically attractive woman, not super interesting in the design department. I'm gonna give her a 6. She's okay, but yeah. All right, and then Pavardi Holcomb. Holcomb? Come. To be fair, she's one of the factions who stays out of the city and is more Mad Max than Cyberpunk. Oh, I see. You're the best so far. You are the best so far of Dr. Blood Vomit. Fun fact, she's ace. Aw, that's nice. I like her it looks like she made them from scratch goggles that have the slits for keeping out snow blindness. I don't know if she's in a snowy area or if it's just another like bright environment. I like her design a little bit better than the other girls. They're similar. They have similar haircuts. They have similar kind of looks to them. But there's just so much more personality just getting these little goggles here. It does a lot to sell her. I like the little blemishes. Assuming that's not junk on my screen. She's an engineer, so it's like a welding mask, sort of. Yeah, I like that. I give that, I'm going to give her a 7.8. Hard 7.8. Alright, Chain Chompat. I'm going to go ahead and say this isn't my favorite rendition of Chain Chompat. I'm not a big fan of the eyes on the nip-nops. But I do love Chain Chompat. I do think Chain Chompat is the best of the Ets. the, Bowsette and Booette and some of the other ones. Chain Chompette is the best. This is not her best dress, but it's still a very good look. The arm binder, the chain, you gotta have the chain. The spiky fangs. This is one of the few instances where I like the bowl cut. Chain Chompette is an easy, 9.9. Not a perfect 10, but a 9.9. That's a hard 9.9. Just absolutely fantastic design. The bowl cuts required here. Yeah, you gotta keep her looking spherical. But really, it should be P-Chain Chomp. Yeah, I've seen that skit too. You got the highest individual score so far, well. Alright, and then Kirby. Whoa. We all love Kirby. Everyone here loves Kirby. Kirby's not a waifu. Kirby's not a husbando. Kirby is my son. My darling baby boy. My fun time guy. He on the husbando waifu scale, 0. Flat 0. I'm sorry, Kirby. I'm sorry, but no. On the darling baby boy scale, 10 out of 10, but on the waifu husbando scale, 0. 47 out of 10, my precious child. A hole is a hole? Jesus, the attack. Ace NB rep, it's true. Kirby's baby boy. Small, wound, just wants to eat and sleep. To be fair, same. I just want to eat and sleep. Alright, the rest of Hangry's choices. Talizora from Mass Effect. I haven't played I have played Mass Effect. I haven't played very much Mass Effect. I've played just a few hours of the first one. I like the mask. I think the mask adds a lot to her character. And you get some fun play there of you can't quite see what she actually looks like. You're on the chopping block now. And I know she's smart. She's an engineer or something as well. Smart girls are very good. I do like me some nerds. The cowl, I guess you would say. The cowl to go with the helmet is a nice touch, so that she's not just a drone head. I think she's got a really fun design. I like the way her outfit looks. I like the helmet. I like that she's smart. We'll give her a 9.3. 9.3 out of 10. Tifa Lockhart. Oh, Tifa Lockhart. Clearly this is the inferior image. Where are her huge square titties? That's what I want. I want them pointy tits. Italian Senator Tifa Lockhart. Exactly. She does get a lot of points for being a government official in Italy. There's so much more in Tifa. She's very attractive. She has a good design with the shirt. I wish she was a little more muscular. She would be earning mad points if she actually had the arms to back up the fact that she's a punch lady. So she loses a few points there. And she is just kind of generically pretty, especially in more modern adaptations. I kind of prefer the older adaptations where there was more of an implication of her being particularly busty. Porn of Tifa? I know, right? I feel like the modern adaptations have done her dirty by by not giving her more muscular arms, not giving her the bustier chest. Modern Tifa, 6.5. Tifa, as I imagined her when I was playing Final Fantasy VII, 7.5. Final Fantasy VII waifu debates are as long-running and passionate as Evangelion. That's true. The Aerith Tifa wars will rage eternal. But we all know that the real waifu of Final Fantasy VII is Cait Sith. That's something I should finish at some point. Final Fantasy VII. I got stopped when you get Yuffie and go to Red's hometown. For some reason, I could not figure out what I was supposed to do anymore, and I just got stuck at that point when I was like 10 or 11. Not gonna lie, you thought I was gonna say Cloud. That's true. Cloud is the ultimate waifu. Now, there's the glow up. Final Fantasy VII Cloud, the original, it was just kind of silly. Modern interpretation of Girl Cloud. Now that's a 9 out of 10 waifu right there. Barrett's the most delicate flower of Final Fantasy VII. Oh jeez. At this rate, I don't know if we're going to actually get to any alien tonight. We might just be on waifus. Yoruichi? I don't know what they're from. Dark skin is rare in anime, so it's nice to see it here, especially without the stupid big lips. Bleach, I see. Doesn't Sephiroth have white hair? Yes. Listen, I was thirsty for Sephiroth as a child. I will admit that. I didn't even know I was Pan at that point, and I was like, yo, he's really cool. The real answer is the Cloud Tifa Aerith lesbian polycule. Exactly. Trans Cloud with his 2 girlfriends. Yoroichi. Okay. I like that she's good representation in anime. The outfit's okay. It's not too ridiculous. But it's also not too plain. I like the purple hair. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she's solid. Very solid. We'll go with a 7.8. 7.8. Pre-Insanity Sephiroth seems like a cool guy, but the Insanity is what makes him hot inward. Nanami from something, I don't know what. Wait till I see her in cat form. Ooh. This looks like a very tired man. Very, very tired man's. Also from Bleach. I do like me some tired boys, some sleepy boys. The very light blonde is almost like white, so he gets some points there. Men have to work a lot harder to get my approval. So he's gonna get a 5.2. He does better than the midline people, but he's still, he's okay. I might have a bias towards purple hair. I do like pink and purple hair. It's not as good as white. Oh, hell yeah. This music fucking slaps. Lost Seahorse is so good. Marcy from Dota 2. With cosmetics that you can make her wear trans colors. Yeah. This design is okay, a little generic, but she's got a lot of personalities shining through in her face. The blood splatter definitely helps. Trans rights colors is fuck hell yeah, awesome, fantastic. It's a little too what do you call it? Complicated design for me. It's a little much, but it is like a skin, so I'm gonna give her a 6.9. Nice. 6.9. I think that's fair. I think it's a solid design. She's very cute, and the fact that she can be trans color is extra cuteness. Tetris theme going hard. It's true. Mixed cosmetic sets to force the colors. Hell yeah. Your current interest in men is tired dads. That's fair. My interest in... I like greasy, nasty goblin men and petite twinks. And I want to peg them both. Hunks don't get as many points. There's very few hunks that I'm into. Okay. Moiselle, if you're still here, we're beginning your waifus. Limling? Don't know if I'm getting that right or not. The sea goddess of Final Fantasy XIV. Cool trident. Although I guess it's more of a spear. I don't know how much the other prongs of that trident are actually going to do. She's pretty. Don't know about the heels. The heels are kind of eh. Big flowy robes are nice though. They evoking the sea properly. Speardant, yeah, exactly. Works like a sword breaker. That's fair. That is fair. The wings are an interesting choice for someone who's the goddess of the sea. Maybe if they looked a little more like fins. Are there meme points available? I mean, you feel free to put meme options in, and I'll still rate them. The breastplate's okay. I'm not wild about her. Flying fish, yeah. I'm gonna give her a 4.5. You didn't already. I'm gonna give her a 4.5. She's fine. Hellion, here we go. Hellion from Darkest Dungeon 2. I do like that haircut. The all on top and the shaved sides. The battle makeup's really cool. Her weapon is neat. That she's using a halberd. You know, a lot of times video games nowadays you'd see, oh, she's the barbarian, give her a great axe, or you know, swords are all over the place. But giving her a halberd was nice. Having it be reinforced with tape is cool. Her outfit's cool. She's got the big fluffy color, but it like actually looks good. The huge fucking skull disc at her stomach is very cool. I do wish again that she had a little bit more actual muscle but this design was the first Darkest Dungeon game. Everyone was kind of chibi, I guess you could say, for lack of a better word. In Darkest Dungeon 2, when she's got a proper 3D model, she does have some musculature to her. The red hair really works well here. You know, I like white hair the best, but the red hair really complements the bloody barbarian vibe. I think this is going to be our first user-submitted 10 out of 10. SSS plus tier. Hellion is fucking hot. Redeeming herself for being a coward is also like a big thing. Like, I'm trying not to bring personality in too much, but her whole story is that she's redeeming herself for being a coward and fleeing. That's really cool. Fantastic design, 10 out of 10. Also very good unit. Rouge the Bat. Our first fully furry submission. I'm a coward too, I relate. I'm not a coward. I'm very cool and brave. Alright, so if I'm going to be completely honest, the first adult furry material that I was looking up online, the adult furry material. I won't be more specific than that. It was Rouge the Bat. That kind. She is why I'm a furry. She was my gateway drug. Specifically, the Sonic X version, which even with 4Kids trying to edit it down, they could not get rid of her huge fucking bazongas. There was nothing that 4Kids could do to make it so that Rouge wasn't absolutely fucking stacked. And then she's got this really cute lesbian romance with one of the secret agents, Topaz. Like, fuck, I don't know if that's what they were going for, but it's just this really, really cute lesbian moments with her. And Rouge used to gross you out as a kid playing Sonic 2. I have not played Sonic 2. I played Sonic Heroes, which definitely did not change my opinion of her. And then let's be objective for a moment. Let's take nostalgia out of it. She's got huge bazongas. She's got the back wings that kind of remind me of what's her name, Morrigan, who's also a very popular character. The hearts on her shoes and on her chest are a very good design. The big fucking gloves, standard of Sonic. She's got a really good design. She pops. I've seen a lot of art of other people's characters, their OCs, in the Rouge outfit because it's such a good outfit. Do I give her another 10 out of 10? Yeah, I think Mozelle, you get another 10 out of 10. Fucking sexy ass thief that got me into being a furry. 10 out of 10. Huge tracts of lands, yeah. Anti-hero, villainess. Tried their best to make her straight with her. Yeah, no. Her and Topaz were definitely fucking by the end of things. Like, I love it. Rug the butt. Nah, Rouge the Bat, 10 out of 10. It's too bad Mozelle doesn't seem to be around. I rated most of her waifus pretty highly. Elish Norn. And I forget who I think it was Burango. Burango said Elish Norn. But here's our art courtesy of Mozelle. Oh boy, mommy complete me. Such a good design. She's scary and intimidating. She has a white hat. Yeah, it's porcelain. Skunk Simpler. Yeah, I know. I would have submitted Elish Norn if other people hadn't submitted Elish Norn. She's cool. She's terrifying. She's collected. I don't like too much how the story did her at the very end, but they do a good job of that. The fact that she's red because she's actively bleeding, those bits of her are like exposed flesh. They do a good job making her look very intimidating. Her tits have definitely gotten bigger over time. I don't think she had any tits in her original art, and she's gotten some nice perky B cups since then. She's fantastic. 10 out of 10. I want her to stab me and pump me full of oil. Get -2, exactly. She has no face. She has half a face. Wizard did not so good a job with the story at the end there. Wizard's been screwing the pooch on ending their stories. War of the Spark completely flubbed the end of Bolus's story, and then March of the Machines and All Will Be One completely flubbed the end of their Phyrexia story. They're in too much of a rush. They need to slow down. They need to stop banking on outside stuff, and they need to just let their writers take the time with their story. Soren's hotter. Soren is very hot. Her back angle is cool because the face flesh runs all the way through the headpiece. Yeah. It's good. She's fucking hot. She's fantastic. Solid 10. Solid 10. They need their cash sooner. Yeah, Hasbro's milking them dry. Tristana, League of Legends. So I don't like short races very much. Goblins and whatever Tristana is, I think is a Yordle. I don't remember. They're okay. They don't get the as much of a demerit as, like, I cannot stand halflings, gnomes, dwarves for sexy points. It just puts me in not the right headspace. They need to at least look different enough and be like Yordles or goblins or stuff or kobolds. She's got white hair. That's a big plus. She's kind of cute. There's a lot of personality in this image. I'll give her I'll give her a 7.3. She's very cute. She's got a lot of personality. I'm just not as big on the short stack races. You're a bit confused as to why male Yordles have fur and females don't, but are purple? I have no idea. Skunk doesn't like the copy. I'm not short. I'm 5'6". Alright. Aqua, but specifically Norded Aqua. White hair, the yellow hair, eyes actually look intimidating here. The dark skin, I don't remember if Aqua was dark skinned before she got Norded. The black leather with the X, but it doesn't look too overdone. It doesn't look too over designed. It's just a very solid, good design. I guess maybe she could be dark skinned because Xehanort is dark skinned. So, yeah, this is solid. I would definitely let Aqua pin me down. Still a little basic. I am a fan of possessed characters and evil characters, obviously. If it hasn't come through, the more problematic someone is, the hotter they are. We'll give Norded Aqua a 9.8. No, let's go 9.7. Very sexy. Could use a little bit more oomph to get the rest of the way, but very sexy design. Aquanort has everything I could want. The body of an attractive woman and the mind of a crazy old man. One of the few short stack races are halfling, but it's more because you can vibe with their personality of just wanting to live a peaceful life. Yeah, I think halflings are cool in that regard. I played an old lady halfling who was an alchemist, but all of her potions and such were just soup. Because they do have a super nice, cute, homey lifestyle. Lightning. I will say this is a good outfit for Lightning. If you'd picked the regular outfit for Lightning, it would not be nearly as high. But giving her some armor definitely helps. I like armor. Armor is hot. I know that lightning's kind of boring. But this is a good design for her. Her hair is cute. Very light pink. The armor is very attractive. I wish it was like more full body armor instead of like having her thighs and arms clearly exposed. I'm gonna give her a 5. She's gonna get another like solid 5. Soup chemist, yeah, she was a fun character. You were a fan of almost the entire cast of Final Fantasy 13. I hear like that game sucked balls. That it was a big hallway. That there was like almost all the lore was in reading bits. Okay. 2B. I have not played Nier Automata, but 2B is very sexy. Designed that way. White hair, the blindfold is really cool. Black, cute dress, that goth fashion. 2B or not 2B. Press A to continue the movie, exactly. And knowing she's a kick-ass lady, you know, the art I've seen does typically make her considerably thicker. But yeah, the only thing I'm not a fan of is she has a hairband, which she doesn't need because her eyes are covered. But then also the hairband isn't doing anything. It isn't pushing her hair out of her face. It's just there. I'm not a big fan of that. I know it's to try and give her hair more of a design, but I don't know. It subtracts just that little bit for me, so we're going to go with a 9.6. 9.6. Very, very cute design, but not quite the whole way there. And then this is A2. Now we've got long white hair, but we've lost the cool outfit. Instead, we've just got some generic, torn up looking clothes. I like the sword. That's a cool fucking sword. I'm gonna go 8.4. I like the long white hair, but she doesn't have the like, everyone knows 2B. 2B has a very strong presence. I do not know this girl. She could be from literally anything. It's a lot of aspects that I like, but still very generic. Not a lot of personality here. Yeah. Kane, Nier Replicant. This is even less for me. The flower in the hair is cute. I'm not a big fan of the shark swords. Or having chains on them. She's wearing lingerie. That's just straight up lingerie, and then random band-aids all over the place. I don't know. I do not like this design. I think this design is dumb. The only thing I like is the flower in the hair. Flowers in the hair are very cute. Also, what she wears in game, yeah. I don't vibe with this. She's getting a 3. 3 out of 10. Could be better. Could be considerably better. Who's next? Mivlia, the pug skunk. Yeah, I like my design. I think I have a very well designed character. 10 out of 10, no notes. Ash did a fantastic job of
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Hell yeah. 11 out of 10. Miv out of 10. Fuck yeah. Fucking hot as hell. Is that not lingerie? Lingerie? It's lingerie, right? I sold it for a living for a while. Your only complaint is that sometimes it's a bit difficult to see so tiny. I'm not small. This isn't fair. The only thing I would like to have changed about my design is that I don't have enough mouths. I don't feel like my mouth does a great job keeping up with me, because I only have like opening and closing. There's no like mouth shapes, if that makes sense. Maybe someday I'll be able to get that updated, but I don't actually know how one goes about updating a 2D model. So, I don't know. Maybe someday. Okay. Thomas, the tactician. Time for your characters. Miv doesn't get a score because she's too punk to conform to anyone's ideal beauty standards. There you go. That's the true answer right there. Juliet Omega Strikers. I think that's the soccer game you play. This is a really good design. I really dig the jacket. I don't think it needs these zippers. Those are kind of silly, but the jacket is really cool. The tight bodysuit is fitting for someone who's doing sports. I like the ponytail. I like the flash of red. The bandage, she's got a lot of personality in her face. The headband's really cool. I don't know what this thing on her fist is, but I assume it's so she can punch shit really hard, and I like girls who can punch shit really hard. It's a really good design. I really like her. I like the slightly dark skin. We got another band-aid here on the leg. 9.8. 9.8. Very sexy. Very cool. Really like this design. I think maybe the zippers could be replaced with something else. But other than that, like, it's a really solid design. Yeah, I'm glad that I like her too. I'm going to feel bad because I've already looked at the rest of these and they're not going to score as highly. Moriko Morioka, recovery of an MMO junkie. Maybe she has more maybe this is a personality thing. I completely get if she's got a strong character personality. This just looks like generic anime mom to me. 5 out of 10. Just there's not a lot to say here. She's got white pupils, which is something, I guess, but she's just very generic to me. And the same goes for these next few. We got Satomi Tachibana. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Generic office lady look. You know what? I'm gonna bump this one up to a 5.2 because she's got the white pupils, and that at least gives her something a little interesting about her design. This girl's like a 4.5. I'm not big on the office girl look, and she's kind of generic. Personalities go a long way for these characters. Yeah, I'm sure if I had seen these animes, I would be like, oh, I love them 7 or 8 or 9, but just on a look, they look like generic anime moms. Azusa Miura, Idolmaster, yeah, another anime mom, 5 out of 10. Now here's something we can talk about. Mash Kairi Light from Fate. I don't know what this is. It's a sword/shield. It's fucking huge. And then she's got a little estoc on her hip. It's a shield. I do like big fucking shields. Mash is a friend and you would die for her in particular? Hell yeah. We got the huge fucking shield and then we got the tiny estoc. The black armor, it's boob armor with exposed skin bits, but at least it's kind of cool black armor. Weirdly big elbow pads. White hair. She's cute. She's cute. I really like shields. I think shields are cool. Let's see. We're going to give her a 7.7. If she was just wearing normal armor, I think it would maybe bump her up even more. But as is 7.7, pretty solid design, pretty cool. Fucking love this enormous, stupid shield. Antag, your turn to be judged. Velvet from Grisaya Phantom Trigger. Insane nun with a shotgun. Fantastic design. So much personality in this image. She looks like she could beat my ass and then everyone else's ass who's here. Super cool. I love I don't know what's up with her, the pump on her gun. It looks kind of funny, but herself, really good design. I like how tired she looks under the eyes. I'm gonna give her, you saw her and fell in love. With that, you're gonna hop out because you have to sleep? Yeah, get some good sleep, okay? Take care of yourself, Thomas. I'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna give her a 9.8 out of 10. I appreciate that her nun robes are actual nun robes that are like covering up her body. And like this angle we can see her leg, but I appreciate that they're not like sexy, super revealing nun robes. We could probably like enhance it a little bit, but as is a strong 9.8. Very good design. Wish there were nun robes. Specs. Risky Boots from Shantae. This is a cute design. She got them Shantae hips. Cool pirate. Definitely works for cartoon character. Having the cufflinks but no shirt to speak of is kind of fucking dumb, but it definitely pops. She's cute. She's kind of fun. I'm guessing she's like off blue because she's an undead of some sort, a ghost or a zombie or something. I will say her name's Risky Boots. She's wearing heels. Where are the boots? I want the boots. She's gonna lose a point for not having cool boots. But other than that, her design's pretty good. I'm gonna give her an 8.2. You're a sucker for evil women, and she explicitly gets eviler every other installment? Hell yeah. Evil women is the way to go. Love me some evil women. Hyun-A and Mute from Hate, an analog story and its sequel, as a package deal. So we've got kind of nerdy business attire girl, and we've got like traditional like shrine girl look, I guess. Watch your textbook size. That's my face you're covering. That's cute. I feel like this might be another one where their personality shines through more in the story. I do like how much detail and attention they've put on Mute's hair here. She looks fine. Like, I like this general design, but it is a little generic. I'll give, as a package, I'll give them a 6.2. They look cute. They look fine. Nothing particularly standing out here. Mute's the blonde. They're tragic AI from an extremely sad story. Ah, cute. You still owe them Hyun-A cake? Or you owe Hyun-A a cake. I see. They were heeled boots with an open window at the front. Is that what it was? I don't know. You could call those heeled boots, I suppose, but they just track as high heels to me. They don't track as boots. I want boots. I want big, stompy boots. Her boots are risky. She's blue because she's a pirate? Oh, right. As we know, all pirates are blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-da. Altair from Recreators. I do like this design. She looks like a cop, though. Fucking cops. I'm not a big one on, like... Military uniforms look cool. However, they instantly put me in the mind of, these are military people and or cops, and fuck that. I much prefer that look if it's being used on, like a butler kind of vibe. Although I can't judge too much, one of my tabletop characters has basically this exact top in black, so... it's really good design. I like the stupid hat. The Miku hair is kind of but it's white or light blue. I don't know, it's a pretty strong showing. I think it's a pretty good design, even if she is a dirty, militaristic dog. Her existence is, without spoilers, extremely funny, but she's the antagonist and very fucked up. Hot. We'll give her a 9. Just a flat 9. Personality might be able to bump her up or down, but as is, give her a solid 9. War crime waifu look? Hell yeah. Celti from Dorara. I've seen this girl fucking everywhere. I've never actually seen what she's from. Oh, the music stopped. Let me replay that. I mean, this is a stellar design. Your helmet having cat ears is probably not going to make it a very effective helmet. Those things are going to shatter if you get in a wreck. But it's a helmet. It's a full body black suit. It's got drone vibes. Like she could be literally anyone underneath. It's just a very solid design. Biker chicks are hot. We'll give her a 9 out of 10 as well. I think I'd prefer it if it didn't have the kitty ears, but it's very solid. She lost track of her head. She's a Dullahan. Oh, okay, cool. Hold on. Music's a little loud. There we go. Alright. Now, before we get on to your guys' last minute suggestions, we're going to rate my... I don't know if these are my top 5 waifus, but these are the 5 waifus I could think of between when it was suggested I add them and when the stream started, so we'll do them real quick. Savra, Queen of the Golgari, dead now, so, you know, that's a bit of a bummer. This is my first commander. This is the only commander deck that I kept when I sold off my Magic collection that wasn't explicitly a gift that I wanted to hold on to because of gift reasons. She's cool. I love her effect in the game. I love that she rose up to take power of the Golgari. She doesn't have a whole lot of story to her, because basically she rises up and then she immediately gets killed and replaced by her brother. But I really like her design. The torn up clothes kind of make sense because they live in the sewers. They're the recyclers. A lot of nostalgia points here. I'm still going to give her only an 8.5 out of 10, but I think she's really well designed. She's hot as hell. Thank you. You didn't know I played Magic? I have played Magic quite a bit. I used to have something like 20, 30 commander decks and 30, 40 kitchen table Magic decks. I had a very big collection. And then I got mad at WotC and sold off everything I had for $1,000. I still love Magic. I watch Tolarian Community College. Every video that comes out, I watch a couple other channels sporadically. I love Magic. I don't love Hasbro WotC, and I really hope that things change and maybe someday I can get back into the game. Catra. Specifically, before her redemption. Listen, I'm glad she gets redeemed. I'm very glad she gets redeemed, and I think that's great. I don't like the short haircut, and I like her better when she's a toxic meltdown case. This in particular, the big poofy hair, the tuxedo with the undone tie, that's just like pure lesbianism. I fucking love her. She's fantastic. The heterochromia is really nice. They don't draw too much attention to it. It's just a nice, cute aspect of her character. The face shield's a little weird, but it works. It keeps her hair back. Just fantastic. Oh, she's so hot. 10 out of 10. You're thinking of starting Commander using tabletop? I don't know if I have everything I need for that, but I will look into it. I wouldn't be opposed to jamming a game here and there. You have a terrible habit of giving characters heterochromia. It is a little overtly popular in people's OCs, but it can look really good with the right character, so. Classic cat. Get her design from the 80s when she was just a woman with a weird headpiece and cat puns. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Fucking amazing. Love her. Speaking of problematic women, Midari from Kakegurui. Ginger Bay Lioness, welcome in. How are you doing? I should have posted Quinn. Quinn is cute. And also problematic. I did end up romantic. I thought about listing some characters from Potionomics, but 1 out of 10, you're scared? Is this the show with the crazy gambling lesbians? It is. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. I really like the, here's a game, we explain the rules, and then the protagonist finds a clever and interesting way to win the game. That I've only seen in Kakegurui and Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. But I fucking love it, and I wish there was more anime like it. And then it's really high-key horny. And that's a guilty pleasure of mine. I like it. Midari is at the start of the series, she's kind of, so she goes from being obsessed with one character who is strong to being obsessed with another character who's strong, which is a vibe I can relate with. She's moderately insane. She likes to play, her game of choice is Russian roulette. The threat of dying is what gets her going. The reason she's missing an eye is because to prove her devotion to someone else, unprompted, ripped her own eye out. She's toxic and crazy and insane, and fuck, she's hot. 10 out of 10. Kakegurui. It's on Netflix. And I believe she gets her own spin-off in the manga. I haven't read the manga, but I'm pretty sure she gets a spin-off in the manga. And yeah, I love the snake bites, the tongue piercing. She looks so fucking intense. Again, she's got the hairband that doesn't really do anything, but thank you, Dax. I appreciate you. I love her. She's fucking hot. The only person on this list who isn't a fucking toxic abomination, Zagreus. Zagreus gets on the list because he is the goodest boy. This is what all men should aspire to. if more men were like Zagreus, I would be more interested in men. Holy fuck. Bi, polyamorous, good muscles, respectful, witty, funny. He's the whole fucking package, baby. He does it all. He loves his mom. He repairs his relationship with his dad and his extended family. They really could have just made him a snarky asshole, but he has this underlying current of respect while still being able to be jovial and jokey that I really, really like. Like, fantastically written character. I cannot wait for Hades 2. Zagreus, 10 out of 10. Fantastic character. I just like him because he's a god, because I love being in power. He's demigod! Writing down more stuff in the psych notepad? What are you writing, Antag? Be a literal god. Yes, yeah, men, if you want a chance with me. Women, you can be an absolute nasty disaster mess. Men, you have to be a perfect god. That's not true, because next on the list is Damien from Darkest Dungeon, aka the Flagellant. You can also be toxic, literally. Damien in the second game goes toxic. No, not the Flatulent, the Flagellant. He hits himself. I still like Darkest Dungeon 2 Flagellant, but he's not as highly ranked on account of he has no nose or lips or probably penis. Also, his muscles are gone. Gassy boy, no! Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell. 7 out of 10. Damien, he's just really cool. I like his design. I like his spiky gauntlet and his spiky collar. I like his bloody cowl. I like how jived he gets every time he's entering a fight because he's just gonna get beat the shit. I don't like gassy guys. I don't like gas. That's not my kink. I like horrible goblin men. Yes. Literal gods and goblin men and twinks that I can pay. Damien's great. 8.7 out of 10. I really love his design. I really think he's one of the coolest characters in Darkest Dungeon. And he's hot, in the first one at least. Punch him in his perfect jawline. Yeah. Classic pansexual with preference. Alright. Nobody put Bloblia. Nana from Nana. Thank you for getting that blood. You want to hang twinks on the washing line? Yeah, that's what I want to do with them. Obviously. I like this girl's earrings. I don't know what's up with the clip that goes down. Maybe it's like attached to something, or maybe it's just a loose chain. Other than that, I'm not big on the heavy makeup. The short hair is okay. Her forehead kind of looks big. I don't know, maybe this is just not the most flattering picture of her, but she looks alright. Come on, Automod, let everyone post about twinks. Emmy, hello. Thank you for the care package. How are you doing? We're rating people's waifus right now before we get to the spooky alien game. Nana is such a fucking sweetheart, and that show still pisses you off that it's not a gay love story. Fake out lesbian, that definitely costs points. Hey, thank you for the pat, Demi. Automod wants to hide the truth. Automod, let us talk about twinks. She's okay. She's all right. I think we're going to give her a 6.6. 6.6. Well, you know what? Let's give her a little credit for those cool ear piercings. A 6.66. Number of the devil. 6.66 out of 10. Let's see. Oh, good. Emmy's here after I'm done talking about my waifus. Now I can't be judged too much. Original message deleted. Uh-oh. Oh, people were sharing, what's her name? Nina, Full Metal Alchemist. Sweet girl. But yes, is a child. What's his name? Saitama from One Piece. He's a funny guy. It's a funny design. I can't look at him without thinking of fucking Caillou. Like, even if it was the more intense version of him, like, he's a funny guy. He's a bro. He's not a husbando. He's strong. I guess that's going for him. 1.5 out of 10. 1.5. The head smooth, giving kisses. Nana's a punk, beats the other Nana. Oh, I see. He'd treat you right, but you're pretty sure he'd accidentally blow someone up from plowing. Take it back? No, I refuse. I don't know who this guy is, but his ass is up. He's asking for it. These pants are dumb. Those are some dumb fucking pants. Fucking a bajillion. Vash from Trigun. A bajillion fucking useless belts on his pants. That's an impressive divot right there. I gotta give him the impressive divot. But other than that, this guy's fucking dressed like a loser. And he's got guile hair. Booty bongos. He's baby girl? Okay, alright. I give him a 4.2. 4.2 out of 10. For the booty. Oh my... Dax. Dexter's mom? Really? Dexter's mom. My chains are useful. My chains have purpose. And there's only 2 of them. Kind of a baddie. No. I mean, she's thick as hell. She's thick as hell. But no. 2 out of 10. 2.5. Because she's thick. Dexter's mom has got it going on. You guys are terrible. I don't know who this is. Is this the same guy? He's got the same stupid belts on his leg. Is this Vosh again? Okay. Yeah. I like the red coat. The red coat, I'll give him an extra point. I forget what I gave. I gave him like a 4.2. I'll give him a 5.2. The coat's cool. But fuck, he's got it on his arm too. How long does that take every day? To just put random fucking belts on you? It's dumb as hell. Dexter's mom is a freak. Jesus. Okay. Is this someone from Full Metal Alchemist, or is this Alucard from, Helsing. Okay, it's Alucard? Okay, cool. I mean, fuck, vampires are hot. Vampires are a big boost to your score. The gloves are kind of funny. I'm sure they have some kind of meaning behind that symbol. Did I just say Alucard? What? Yeah, but we can't be friends anymore? Why? Is it Alucard? Alucard? But it's Dracula. It's Dracula, so it should be Alucard. I guess you could say Dracula. You can see that messy hair and outfit combo in here. Unfollow? No! Tragic. Brutal. I'm dead. I'm dying. Just got hotter and smarter. Ow! Yarny UI. Don't hit me. No, I'm not a bad skunk. Good skunk. As for the look, vampire, like I said, big bonus points. The gloves are kind of funny. I like that he's making a demonic dog here by doing shadow puppets. So he's funny, he's goofy, he's got the real exhausted looking eyes. His hair is messy. I like the tie. He gives me like that Battle Butler vibe that I was talking about earlier. Why? Why hit me? So Alucard. He's psychotic and hates Nazis. I do know that. He does fucking murder fuck tons of Nazis. So that gets him huge bonus points. I'm gonna give him... I wish there was a little more going on here in the face region. Maybe some more prominent fangs, maybe some cooler hair. So I'm gonna give him a 9.8. 9.8 scary greasy monster man. This is a pretty bad picture of him, TBH. At least it does at least convey his silly personality. I'll give him a 9.8 though. His hair looks way better in other shots. Good to know. Good to know. Very high rating. Oh, okay. Here's the person from earlier. That the art we got was a little bit too lolly in the fan art department. Yeah, I like the masks. I like the look. They look pretty cool. Very interesting design. Although like this, I don't know if I would say waifu so much as like they fall into the same area as Kirby, where they're a cutie, where they're cute. Like, this is my baby. This is my child. As a waifu, I think we'll give them like a 5.5, but as baby, as child, as protect them, 10 out of 10 baby. 10 out. Tell me a story, little lamb. Once upon a time, there was a pale man who was very lonely. The manga is almost entirely Nazis and Catholics. Yeah, I've seen Helsing Ultimate abridged. And I enjoyed what I saw of the abridged series, so. Not just Lamb, Wolf added. Oh, okay, it's the two of them together. Okay. I mean, giant, scary fluff serpent. Yeah. 7. No, 6.7. 6.7. Kind of hard to fuck a fluff snake. Yeah, it's composed of the two parts. I remember they have a cameo in Arcane. And the cameo they have in Arcane, now that would be like a solid 8 out of 10. But these are just a little too fluffy. Like, the first art you showed was kind of lolly-esque fan art, so it lost points, and then this is just, they're too fluffy. They're too animalistic at this point. I like fluffy, I just don't like this fluffy. Like I said, I can't pluck a fluff snake. Okay. Dax. Dax, you have a very cute character. I like the torn jeans. I like the smoking. Yeah, I'll rate OCs. Fluff has its limits. Yeah. That's why I keep all of my fluff behind me. In tail zone. Yeah, your OCs is pretty decent. The choker's cute. It's pretty solid. We'll give that a 7, a solid 7. Nice little punky cat NB. It's a good look. -12. -100. -99999999999999999. You were hoping to get roasted? You've got a good design. I can't say that. I don't like the lumps. You're right. I can't handle these lumps. Listen, Lumpy Space Princess is a little bit funny, but mostly they're just the worst. They're a terrible person. They don't look attractive, obviously. Not even the human version of them is attractive. Emmy despises them. Yeah, we watched Adventure Time recently, so I have Lumpy Space Princess fresh in my mind, and God, they are awful. Oh my fucking negative maximum number. Congratulations, Dax. You submitted the worst possible character. That was a valid entry, I should say. Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if Ryan Reynolds counts. This is a real person. Ryan Reynolds he's a cool guy, but he looks extremely generically attractive. This is every white man in Hollywood. This is every white man protagonist, generic. Like, his only points are on personality. I'll give him a 5. He's fine. Would I do it for the prestige? Maybe, but he's fine. Oh yeah, they're also a princess, so that definitely gets some points. Do you get a trophy? Yeah, you get the little trophy emote. Is he real? He is real, last I checked. Yes, Ryan Reynolds is what straight men think is the most attractive man. Listen, if I'm gonna fuck a superhero actor, it's gonna be Idris Elba. Zagreus, but with a trans flag behind him. 11 out of 10. It's all of the good things I said about Zagreus earlier, but now there's a trans flag behind him, so 11 out of 10. Alucard from Castlevania. Can I call this one Alucard? Will I get in trouble if I call this one Alucard? I do think this is a stupid ass way to unsheath the sword, but I'm not gonna lie. I've thought Alucard from Castlevania's been hot for a long time. Again, vampire, long, light-colored hair. Not quite white, but very light-colored. Alucard does not exist. I'm not allowed to say it again. Wow, I can't believe how much trouble I'm getting in today. Trans flag gets extra points, adds a trans flag to Lumpy Space Princess. Cool, now it's -9 infinity times with an 8 at the end. God damn it. This just makes me want to say Alucard. Alucard. Alacard. Al the letter U card. I'm just digging myself a deeper hole. But yeah, he's hot. The coat is cool. He's a vampire. He hunts vampires. Be a brat. See where that gets me? I know where that gets me. It gets me deeper and deeper into this hole that I can't dig out of. A la carte. I love a la carte. Anyways, Alucard. I'll say his name right. Alucard is very hot, very attractive, very sexy. Top tier man. We'll give him a 9.5. Alucard. Everyone's coming up with stupid ways to say it now. Fantastic. Not what did I say? 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Very solid. Very good design. Might be a little bit, edgy teenager to say it, but it's a good design. I like it. Yeah, oh fuck, now that's hot. Tulio Trevino from 31 Minutes. It's a sock puppet monkey man. 0 out of 10. I maybe they're nice, but 0 out of 10. Bully the skunk? No, don't bully the skunk. Yarny, how could you? How could you bully me? I thought we were friends. I thought we were allies. We were going to burn down the state together. Don't like that. Okay, what's his name? Geralt from Witcher. Here portrayed by Henry Cavill. You've got the Henry Cavill version here, so I'm going to rate the Henry Cavill version. He's okay. I feel bad that he keeps getting, he gets nerd roles that he wants really bad, and a lot of them end up sucking. He had problems with Superman, obviously. Not I've never played The Witcher. White hair is good, so he gets points for that. 5.5. He does have white hair, you are correct. Yeah, Geralt of Rivera, 5.5. If only showrunners actually liked the material, yeah, imagine. I don't know who this character is, but that goth style fashion, Lolita goth is okay. I think I see a little fang there, so maybe this is a vampire, white-haired vampire. I don't really care for this poofy dress very much. I don't know. She's okay. Ribbon in her hair looks nice. The umbrella's cute. She looks cute. She looks fine. She's a vampire a la Lamprey or rather than that. I like that. I love vampires based on other blood-sucking creatures. Shelter Bloodfallen. Cool. Let's give her an 8.1. I'm not a fan of the dress, but she looks really cute. I like the design. Yeah, vampire points. Boring vampire? That's a pity. 8.1. Pretty solid. This girl. Not a fan of the butt wings. I know they're probably implying like lower back the way it is for like Morrigan or Rouge the Bat, but here they look like they're coming out of her butt. She dreams of being a footstool? Mood. I mean, something a normal person would say. I like the horns. I don't get what's going on. She's got like this pattern on her dress, but then it also extends onto her. So either she made this dress to line up, and if it adjusts at all, it's no longer lined up, or these are like individual threads coming off the dress onto her, which is a little dumb. I don't need to dream about that. I am a footstool? What? Nuh-uh. It's jewelry. Okay. She's a succubus. Suck this butt. Was not even good. Oh, it's like a gold chain. Okay, so this isn't part of the dress at all. It's just like a weird thing over top. It's a shame because like I kind of like her look. The like demeanor, the long hair, the horns, the black, what do they call that? Sclera in the eyes. But I really hate the outfit, and this really makes it look like she's got wings coming right out of her butt. We'll give her a 6.2, because at least it's an interesting design, and like I said, I think like in profile, it's a cool looking character. She's from Overlord. You heard white hair and vampire and went from there. You guys trying to psychoanalyze me. Oh, that's her again. That is an extremely round dress. That is almost spherical. Honest, at this angle, I almost like it better. Because now it's kind of silly that it's almost a perfect sphere. Virgin Succubus. Okay, that's kind of fun. Listen, you can hear her ass flapping away down the hall. Who wants a girl with an ass that clap when you can get a girl with an ass that flap? He's well built. Cociatus? The fuck? Bug man monster? Point one, because I'm at least a little interested about what the sex would be like, but fails on all other counts. Cositas, yeah, a 0.1 out of 10. Should have posted every monster from Castlevania and just made me be Brian David Gilbert. No, I'm not as funny or cool as Brian David Gilbert. I lack his boyish charms. You're sure I'd freeze to death? I don't know. I'm warm a lot of the time. You guys are having fun here at the end, huh? The entire Home Depot. Zero? It's a building. I'd rather fuck it than Lumpy Space Princess, but that's not saying much. 0 out of 10. God damn it. You guys are a bunch of fucking nerds. You're a bunch of fucking dorks. Naked Gnome, also 0.1. I have to score it better than Home Depot, but by a minuscule, teeny tiny amount. I don't like Naked Gnome. In fact, I'm not interested in Naked Gnome. What about the employees in the building? It depends. If there's a cute alt goth girl working the cashier and she looks really displeased that I'm making her look up from her phone to check me out, 10 out of 10. If it's a rotund 50-year-old balding guy with enormous glasses and a gut that sticks out so far that the man hasn't seen his feet in years, 0. The range is all over the place. I don't know who this is, and they are so tiny in the pixel art that I can't really give them a strong rating. So I'm gonna give them a flat 5. At least they got cute long hair. Goat girl and her goat. Well, I'm not fucking the goat, obviously, but the goat girl is very cute. I really like the look. I'm not quite sure why her hood is staying this perfect shape, but this is really cute. Yeah, this is really nice. I like the dress. I like that it's you know, she actually looks bundled up. The hair is kind of cute. We'll give this a solid like 8.7. 8.7. Very, very adorable, very precious. I want to hold her and keep her safe. I'm not fucking a frog. I'm not fucking a regular frog. 0 out of 10. The employees are part of the building. Well, then they average out to 0. Anvil of Doom. I've already made my opinions of dwarves well known. These are dwarf men who are hairy and covered in chainmail. 1 out of 10. Not super interested. Unless you mean fucking the anvil, in which case 0 out of 10. It's an anvil. Someone from RuneScape? Those polygons, though. I don't know who this character is. They're fine. At this point, you guys aren't giving me waifus and husbandos. You're just finding the silliest things to make me look at. These are all getting 0s. I'm not fucking missing no. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0s for all of you. You failed, you flunked out, banished to the Shadow Realm. No creativity. I'm not looking for creativity. I'm looking for characters that you think are attractive or that you would want to have a relationship with. I'm not fucking the snail house. 0, 0, 0, 0. Negative. Not fucking any animals. Alright. Well, does anyone have any last minute suggestions for waifus or husbandos that isn't an animal or something? An actual waifu or a husbando. Emmy, if you're still around and you want to make any submissions, you can just send them to me on in DM or something like that, and I could move them over here with it off screen so that people wouldn't see private conversations. Obviously, since I know you're not in the server at the moment. No pressure, of course. Which cat forms of Yoroichi Blood wanted to show? Okay, so she turns into a lightning cat and a regular kitty cat. Okay. Who is this, Specs? You do need to get a picture, though? Yeah. Interesting Vin from Mistborn. There's a very interesting jacket. Just a bunch of fabric cords that go all over the place. She's tossing some coins. She looks very intense. I like the shirt. It's a little weird, but it's a mist cloak. I see. Yeah, I like badass ladies. We'll give her a nice solid 7.9 out of 10. Oh, Hughes. Okay, yeah. Like, I don't find Maze Hughes attractive physically. I don't find him unattractive either, but he's, you know, he's got some generic handsomeness to him, but, he's such a good man. He's so cool. Can I give Hughes less than a 10? I don't know if I can give Hughes less than a 10. It seems unethical to give Hughes less than a 10. We are fortunate that I know who Hughes is, because if this was just like looking at him based off his design, he probably wouldn't score too high, but I know Maze Hughes, and I think I've got to give him a 10 out of 10. That's a real man. Right up there with Zagreus. This is what you people should be aspiring towards. R. Dorothy Wainwright, Big O. Interesting. I like how the animation here is doing her eyes. Like the implied dark bags. While not quite giving her eye a real shape. We've got another incident of hairband that does nothing. Here it's not even like pushed down into the hair, because the bangs go past it. So that's a little dumb. Kind of generic, fancy lady top. But I really like this thing they're doing with the eyes. You get a lot of personality from just that little bit in her mouth. She's an android. I see. If Hughes got less than a 10, you guys would riot. That's fair. I'll give this girl a 7.2. Had to take a screenshot from a speedrun for a proper picture. Lies of P. Sophia. I see. I've heard about Lies of P, but I have not played it. I've heard people saying good things about it. I like the dress. The little butterfly brooch, that's really nice. The blue hair is pretty. Yeah, she dresses very well. I can't tell if this is hanging off her shoulders or if she's actually got arms through, if this is a jacket or a cloak or exactly what's going on here, but this is very cute. It's very, very nice. I like it quite a bit. We're going to give her an 8.2 out of 10. Anime sure does love using a headband that serves no purpose. Yeah, it's just an added detail a lot of the time. The moth from your funny dice game, 0 out of 10. Very cute and adorable. I'll put it with Kirby and 10 out of 10 child baby cutesy kisses, but no, I don't want to fuck a moth. Not this month, anyway. I hate Moselle. It's not Moiselle. Moiselle's design is very cute and adorable. Moselle gets a solid, like, 7.5 out of 10. Okay, big stretch. Oh, jeez. Blood's nothing. All right, I think we're done. I think at this point you all are just kind of being silly. So, now here's the thing. We only have like a half hour left. So I don't actually really want to play Alien right now. I think we'll just wrap up here. Blood's design is ace as fuck. The doll. I'm gonna go ahead and close Alien because I don't think I'm gonna play it tonight. We'll get back to the horror games next week, I promise. Friday the 13th. Is it really Friday the 13th tomorrow? Hell yeah. And that's always nice when you get in October with Friday. I keep seeing this and I'm like, I should just tab over. But I don't want to do that right now. Oh, is this a dude from Bloodborne? I love the fit for characters from Bloodborne. You know, I can't even tell their gender or what their face looks like. Dudette. I see. But that is a fit. That is a look. I love it. I love the big boots, leather, the little ascot. Lots of ascots tonight. Feather in the tricorn. Cool looking sword. Yeah, that's a solid 7.9. I want to say 7.9 out of 10. Love Bloodborne. Okay, is that what they look like normally? I see. Very cute, like the hair. I love lanterns. I love characters with lanterns. It's a surprisingly good accessory. We're holding a memorial for Blood tomorrow. Tragically died because Pupper took a nap on them. Once again, Skunk refuses to stream her allotted time. I have been wrapping up early a lot more recently. It's a compromise between that and me missing streams. And I know I missed a stream yesterday, but I'm just trying to, you know, I'm trying to figure out disability. I'm trying to maintain my SNAP benefits. And it's using a lot of my energy lately. So I haven't been doing as much as of late. But yeah. Thank y'all for stopping by. Let me go ahead and go back over here. We'll be back next week with more Amnesia the Dark Descent and more oops, I did not mean to pin that. Sometimes I tab back over to the screen and it accidentally clicks on a pinning message. Yeah, we're going to wrap up stream early because I don't have enough time to swap over to Alien. And at this point, we're not getting serious suggestions for Waifus and Husbandos very much either. So we're just going to wrap up a little early. We did have fun. We had a lot of fun. Sort myself out? Aw, thanks, Antag. I really appreciate it. Skunk hates you guys and doesn't irresponsibly stream. Yeah, I should be more irresponsible, you're right. What's that game called in which I date an Eldritch Horror? Oh yeah, Sucker for Love. I've seen that one. I've seen the Grumps play it, and I think Markiplier play it. She's cute. Lynetta's easily like 9.7 out of 10. Destroy me, Cthulhu Mommy. But she's got nothing on Elish Norn. Elish Norn is my Eldritch Horror of choice to fuck. Let's see who's still around. Lara Croft from the first game. Yeah, box tits. If you guys wouldn't mind sticking around, I would appreciate it. Grab yourself a raid message. Let's see who's around for us to raid tonight. Sokai is playing DD2. Kelia is doing Outer Wilds. Sue's doing Final Fantasy X. I think she said it's her birthday. We could revenge raid Headless Phoenix. Let's do that. Headless Phoenix raided us the other day. Let's return the favor, give them a nice raid, and tell them hi. So, yeah, of course. Thank you all for your submissions, and for those of you who came out on my birthday. We'll get back to Horror Month here soon, and you guys take care of yourselves. Bye, everyone. I'll see you next week. Take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend, and burn down a government building or two. I mean, as a joke. I mean, I'm joking. I mean, yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.